Today is another new DRIVETRIBE car day. Richard has sent me on an errand to fetch this. I'm at a secret farm location in the south of England, and this is where the cars are stored after a Grand Tour special. I've been sent by Richard to collect two cars for him. The first one being this, his Subaru Impreza from the Scandi Flick Grand Tour special. And the other car is definitely top secret. I cannot show you that right now. If it is in this video, it'll just be one big discoloured blur. Look, just over there. So, here she is, Richard's Subaru Impreza WRX STI V Limited from 2003. This thing is a proper JDM Scooby that's been imported from Japan into the UK. It has sat here ever since the special, so what we're going to do is rescue it from here, get it on a truck to Richard's place in Hereford, and then we've got lots of plans for this. This video will be going out after Richard has revealed that he's brought back the car, so I'm not too sure what he has said, but what I am sure of is he wants to go for big power with this. From my side, I really like Subarus, especially the Imprezas. I'll admit, I do not know much about them, so I'm really looking forward to getting stuck in with this. The things that I like: flat 4 boxer engine, manual gearbox, all-wheel drive, rally pedigree. Those things are all good. The things I don't like, well, there's just one main thing really. This livery is shocking. In my opinion, the Martini livery is one of the most overrated liveries in all of motorsport. It would maybe belong on a Lancia, not a Subaru. This has to go, because how nice is the traditional Subaru blue? Well, that's a bit scummy. Let's look in the door shut. Look at this. This is what we have to get back to. There is one thing that I need to nip in the bud. I have been very much up close and personal with the other cars from the special, James May's Evo and Jeremy's Audi RS4. And since then, since the specials come out, I've been inundated with messages from you guys asking if the cars are available to buy. And I can categorically tell you that the answer is no. No! James May's Evo is truly written off. I know they bent it back straight in the show, but trust me, underneath, that thing is very structurally bent. If Amazon was to release that car into the wild, they would need to write up paperwork that would fill this entire barn, covering horrendous things like liability and all this lawyer rubbish. It would just be horrendous. So trust me, even as a parts car, that thing is gone. We need to forget about it. You don't get to say. Jeremy's RS4, on the other hand, I did ask about. I asked very nicely, but the answer was no. I did everything I could, but sorry. I'd like to know what a cog will think of this, so let's get this to Richard's place in Hereford. One more thing. Anthony is still a bit busy at the cog, so in the meantime we've come back to my place on the way, and I'm going to cook the camera guys a quick meal because they deserve a break. Welcome to my flat. I'm going to be using Japanese steel knives from today's sponsor, Kamikoto. Look at these beauties. I'm not much of a cook at all, but I can appreciate a nice handcrafted knife when I see one. They are made from high quality Japanese steel using traditional techniques, and each knife is individually inspected and comes with a lifetime guarantee. I can keep chopping all the taters I want for the rest of my life. These guys aren't going to break a sweat. The camera guys are vegetarian, so I'm making a vegetarian curry. I cannot believe how easily this knife gets through these raw vegetables. It almost feels like they're already boiled. And this is just the wee one. In the box, you've also got a meat cleaver and a full-size kitchen knife. Just think what they can do. These knives are so sharp, I almost feel bad for these mushrooms. Sorry. I've only used the medium-sized knife so far, but we need to use the cleaver. Let's use it to chop a potato for the hell of it. This feels amazing in your hand. The weight of this, bloody hell. That was nice. They come in this really sturdy, heavy-duty ash wood box, which makes them the perfect Christmas gift for someone that's into cooking, or someone like me who needs a bit more motivation to cook some more adventurous stuff. These knives are also used by Michelin star chefs, which means they're much better than the student knives that I had from my time at uni. It's time to move on. Jalfrezi. Is that too hot? I hope it's not too hot. Good, I'm getting a nod. Yumma yumma. Mum, I hope you're proud. She won't be, because she'll be asking, was it homemade? And no, it wasn't homemade. It was made in a jar from Sainsbury's, but it tastes lovely. Kamikoto is running a massive sale right now and is offering you DriveTribe watchers an extra $50 off on any purchase with the discount code DRIVETRIBE. Go to kamikoto.com/DriveTribe or use the link in the description below to see what you fancy, all of which will help support us cracking on with builds like the Subaru. Right, camera guys, lunch is served. Let's cut to the barn. Anthony, we're at Richard's Secret Barn.
Secret.
And I've brought you the Grand Tour Subaru. Have you ever done much Subaru work?
I've played with a couple of Subarus in the past with like oil leaks and rocker covers, and all I can tell you is they're horrible to work on.
Okay, just engine stuff,
yeah,
though, right? Okay.
Yeah, but as a car, it's every boy's dream, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I've said before in the video, I really like Subarus. I've just never really got stuck in with one.
I've never
so
had,
this should be really cool.
Running costs of one. I could never afford to have it.
Right, okay.
Insurance. Couldn't have one.
This can become the Cog Daily if we get it going properly.
Please, this is my dream. Vent up. I'm backing Colin McRae. I'm rallying.
So it's been to Norway and back, and
Yep.
let's just say it's a bit battered, but I think that's really standard for a Grand Tour car. Tell me what you see, good and bad.
I've had a quick look around. It's got the old, same as the MG, yellow headlights.
Okay.
They need a good mop.
Yeah.
Typical Richard driving.
Yeah, is that an
Hits
ice
everything.
bank at some point?
I reckon that's ice on it.
That's not too bad.
No, you repair that.
Bumper's kind of taken a
Yeah,
hand
but
as well.
that's all
Okay.
superficial. The only thing I did notice on the back was the dreaded rust.
Yeah, I was
She's
wondering
gone rusty
if-
arches on her.
I was wondering whether that was just the wrap, but
No,
that is...
that is rust. If you feel it, it's
Yeah,
solid. It's rust.
and it's same
Same the other side.
the other side.
But that's what 2004. So
Yeah,
it's getting on a bit now.
okay.
But she is a proper JDM.
Oh yeah. This isn't some
No.
like, you know, oh, it's a Japanese JDM. This is proper JDM.
This is proper JDM.
I
Right.
guess the one thing we don't know is what it looks like underneath, but I guess that'll be a future episode, getting up on the ramp.
Yeah.
If there's rust there,
There is rust there, then
chances are...
underneath's going to be rust. Japanese stuff usually is quite rusty underneath, surface rust. And
Okay. And Richard's plans, I don't know them extensively, but
Yep.
what I do know is big power. So what would you do with it? I'm interested to hear from a
Richard.
mechanic's perspective.
Yeah, I know Richard. If this was my car and I got given this now, it'd be going bog standard.
See,
Absolutely bog
be
standard.
careful what you say, because that's what our audience absolutely loves. All they want is back to factory.
Yeah, but how many Subarus do you see that have not been messed with?
I
No.
agree, this specific car,
Especially that one. If I could get all the wrap off that and do it absolutely mint and bog standard, that would be my...
I was going to ask my next thing. Wrap, yes or no? I'm glad you said that. I
What
absolutely
car should that be
hate
on?
this. I've said before, this should be on a Delta Integrale.
Yeah.
I don't really like Martini anyway.
No, but if it's going to be on any car, a Lancia, not Subaru.
Okay, so you would take the wrap off and you'd just restore it?
I'd restore it back to factory. I reckon it'd be worth more, but it just look, like, it frustrates me when you see all these Subarus going around that are highly modified. Just leave, there's nothing wrong with it standard, just leave it.
Okay, but what if it looks completely standard, but it's got 500 horses under there? What about that?
Yeah, I wouldn't know about power.
What about the cannon on the back?
Promise, if you have power, you probably have to have that, wouldn't you?
Even stock though. I think there's not many cars that suit a cannon. I think
But this does. But everyone loves that flat four, burble.
Yeah.
If it was going down the road now, you'd know exactly what car it was.
Absolutely, absolutely.
But no, big fan of a Subaru. Every boy's dream though, isn't it? Playing Colin McRae, Subaru, I want a Subaru.
Absolutely.
And this is...
I was shit at that game.
I wasn't very good. But no, for us to have this at the COG would be... Because the problem is, you get Dad, Andrew, it's not really their era.
Yeah,
me,
they're more Capris and
yes,
stuff,
they're more
aren't they?
Capris. This is me.
I get it,
I
get it.
This is a bit me. It'd be nice to have something a bit more modern in the workshop.
Yeah. Well, its current COG score probably wouldn't be that high.
No, it wouldn't be
But
high.
maybe once we're done, it'll be up there with the best.
Yeah.
Coming to the smallest COG soon, Richards V Limited. Stay tuned. That's another car added to the DRIVETRIBE garage. 2023 is going to be a very busy year. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I've been Mike, and don't forget to subscribe to DRIVETRIBE.